hello. How we doing? How we doing? Hopefully we're doing well, doing swell in the neighborhood. Um, Happy Tuesday morning, where I am. Anyways, so I got some stuff. Okay, and it was so goofy how it all started to come in because like I was getting bombarded, right? And it was just crazy. So like it wasn't the first thing, but this is the first thing that I wrote down. And it was days out of order numerically, right? And what I meant by that is like yesterday's channels that I read off for 320. Like yesterday was 323, right? And I was doing the channels from the 20th, right? Because like I didn't do nothing over the weekend. And what I noticed was it goes from 317 to 320, right? Then it goes 318, 319, 319, and then 323. Hold on a second. Maybe Ace of Cups. Significant. So here, mommy, here your cuppa. So anyways, but it was like all of these things were out of order. And now I realize that I don't think I did these from 319. Um, I'm gonna just read them off. What is it? Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands, right? This is from 319, but this is still relevant, right? The Two of Wands I wrote down was because I realized I had two of the same color pen, right? Two of these, same color. And then last night, or the other day when it was something. The other day it was like, to change my pen color, right? Where did I write that? Pen color switch, right? Okay, that was from yesterday. Pen color switch. So it was like I had a pink pen, two different color pink pens, right? Pink pens. Like one would look like on the bottom, it has what color it is, right? It's purple. So one was light pink and the other was dark pink, right? But when I tested them to see the light pink, I realized that it was the same color pink as the dark pink. And it was like I had to switch between um, colors of my pens. Like, see, even right here, I was using this teal color pen at first, and then I had to switch. And I got the Two of Wands from the two of those teal pens. And it was just so weird because, like, even this channel, even this is weird as fuck. Like, um, so something about Two of Wands and grief. Dinosaurs, especially the Stegosaurus, right? Ancient energy, chicken scratch, so somebody's handwriting is like chicken scratch. Trying to remain hopeful, or I have remaining hopeful slash optimistic, and then I have trying to with the arrow. Crying, releasing, these filthy hands by Mushroom Head, duplicates, but a slight difference, like those pens. One was light pink and dark pink on the outside, but when you started writing with them, they're both the same color pink. Um, so now we have the channels from 323. Uh, like I said, the days were out of order numerically, but even that was important because I hadn't done 319's channels. And so, like, yeah, anyways. So the 19th was significant last Thursday. Archangel Metatron is significant. I was, I don't know, it's been a couple times. Like, I was at the club some months back, and also, like, the other day, too. But the lights that they had in there, it was it was like sacred geometry is what I was getting the vibe of, and it was reminding me of Metatron. And I was like, oh shit, what up, bro? Like, you know. So I was trying to spell sacred, right? But it just kept coming out all fucked up. But the first time I wrote it was right, S-A-C-R-E-D, sacred. Then I wrote C and scribbled it out. Then I wrote C again, didn't need to, because I was trying to write an S. Then I wrote sacred with the right spelling. Then I wrote sacred with the wrong spelling with the A, S-A-C-R-A-D. So something is radical, and then geometry. Uh, Also, I can't remember what the hell happened, but because it was like a flood of channels, right? I was going to make me a bowl of cereal, and somehow I ended up putting the milk on the pantry on the shelf back here, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was just so, the energy was just moving so fast, it was so goofy, it was wild, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. But, and time is significant because I keep watching this timer. It's like waiting on the microwave. Anyways, and I put a question mark under milk, so something might be out of place. Also, confirmation on that because I cannot find my vape. Like my cart, I know where it is. No, I don't. Okay, well, you might know where it is. Um, but it's like I know I had it last night, but I don't know where I had it last night, and it's so goofy because like where the hell? Like there's only so many places. I try to keep it up. Anyways, flood of channels out of nowhere. And this was all happening. All these channels I was getting of what's going on while I was listening to another reader, to the point where I wasn't even listening to the shit that she was saying. And really, what drew me into the reading in the first place was the deck of cards that she was using. And she is the only person other than me that I've ever seen use these cards. That I've seen so far to use these cards on the TikTok. So I was like, oh shit. And so I clicked on it, and it was like nothing but channels and shit. And I don't even know what she was talking about. I really don't even know. Um, and so yeah. Then I kept feeling something sticky on my house shoe, and I was like, what the fuck? Because you know kids. I looked at my shoe. Tell me why there's a sticker of shoes stuck to the bottom of my shoe as a sticker of shoes of a pair of shoes. On my right shoe. So that kind of gave me the energy going somewhere, and like you getting a divine confirmation that you are moving. Blessings from the other side. I was in here trying to do something. I was in here trying to do something yesterday, or I was doing something, and I was in the kitchen. Yumi was in the living room, and the baby gate was in between the doorway, and she just kept throwing shit over the gate, just throwing stuff. And it reminded me of the phrase blessings from the other side. And yeah, and I even wrote Yumi throwing things over gate from living room to kitchen. So something about details is significant too. And then pen color switch because like when I went to go change my pen out, like I felt called to change my pen out. Well, I heard that, and then I felt the actual energy of it. And so I went to go change out my pen, but I heard pink and then I heard purple, and I was like, wait, what? You know, so it kind of like took me a second, and then that's when I discovered that both pink pens are the same, even though on the outside they are different. So something about something being different on the outside but the same on the inside is significant. Also, when pigs fly, because she threw Peppa Pig, and all I could think about was when pigs fly, and that led me to this Light Seers deck, and I wrote that, Light Seers Tarot. And then literally the computer switched on at 123 on the 323 portal. It was crazy as fuck, because like it didn't. And then I was hot, like I kept getting hot, and then I write jaw, J, but I meant to write jaw dropping, and then changes. Like my handwriting was getting really fucked up. Banana bread because she threw a banana and a slice of bread like play food. And then she threw an egg, play food, and Peppa Pig, so I got eggs and bacon. And then she threw a baby flip phone. And then I have a closed emotional container. And I can't remember what led me to that, but it was something. Being given a hand because she threw a literal Mr. Potato Head hand. White noise to channel, music to channel. When people talk, you channel. Losing head and connection to body. Wait, losing head and connection to body. Flip it. No difference internally. Rerouted, rerouted. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, I'll go ahead. Oh, and something about pinky promises again are significant. Tara had me pinky promise her, and I was like, the hell you know about pinky promising? But okay, little homie, little low dog, I got you. Okay, follow the trail. That's where we'll start. I'll take that one, and I'm gonna look at you guys. I need more to shuffle with, cause like, ugh. We got 33. Auric field. Okay, I saw burnt toast theory, but I'm not gonna take it, even though I've been seeing a lot of that. There's something about how they were shuffling just wasn't doing it. A new cycle. 3 shots, 3 tries, 3 strikes. So a new cycle after. Someone had 3 shots, 3 tries. Something about a nickname. Jack Skellington. Just because I looked at it. And, okay. That's all. That's all. So 3-3 is significant. Or 2-2-2. And you know what? I'm going to take this one too. Just because of how it is. Can you see that? I'll just have it at the angle. Okay, you see how this card is halfway in here? It literally says fall back into place as it was out of place. So something is falling back into place. 143 and 144. Something about Paradise City. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I want you, please take me home. So somebody likes Guns N' Roses. And also, because this threw me off, lightsabers. I haven't seen this one in a while. Um, so something about Star Wars is significant. Something about heaven, paradise. Fucking Nirvana. Something about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain is significant. What else? What else was it? Like I said earlier, grief and deep feelings of regret. Boy, get your shit together, person. Clara senses. Hold on one second. Alrighty. Um, I done forgot what I was saying. Okay, something about this meet me at the equinox, meet me halfway, 257. That's reminding me of the Twilight, uh, the Twilight theme song. No, the Twilight book series. Also, I have been picking up a lot of Edward's energy, not like Edward himself, but like the protective, low-key possessive, 323, 324, that type of energy. Like, yeah, I'm sure he means well, kinda. I didn't 333. I didn't read Midnight Sun, but I've heard tell of it. Anyways, something about that is significant. Maybe that time frame. Or maybe just that energy. Also pink string, like the red string theory, that is significant. So someone, I don't know why this is so scattered, first of all. Even the channels are scattered as hell. Okay, so we're following the trail, auric field, and news cycle, right? And that's orange, that's red, orange, and blue. Root sacral and throat. So that's like feeling comfortable and rooted in your emotions to where you feel open and comfortable enough to allow a new cycle to begin, right? And that leads me into this fall back into place. But that's making me feel like something like um fall back into place. Like it was already in place and then it got like dislocated got dislocated and then like now it's you know, wanting to fall back into place. That's also 456 reminded me of my knee here and stuff. Because my knee is dislocated. Um, uh, fall back into place. And I think this nickname and Jack Skellington are significant. Maybe like I feel like this is like not necessarily that. I feel like you have a nickname for this person, and in some way, this person could remind you of Jack Skellington. Maybe you like Jack Skellington. Maybe they like Jack Skellington. I don't know, but technically, this card, as I wrote it, was more of an archetype card, like an archetype of someone who was unhappy where they were, wanted to change it up, but then rediscovered the love, rediscovered the love that they already had for the thing. But it's like he did it. He went deeper within himself to see why. Um, Honestly, Halloween was so unfulfilling. I mean, because granted, he was doing the same thing every fucking year, but it's like, and he honestly caused a little trouble just to figure out his rightful place. So maybe that's something significant. Hold on, my ear is itching. Okay, and because lightsabers and Jack Skellington are in the same color, I feel like this is like another clue of this person. Oh, okay. So these are clues about this person. You have a nickname for them. They give Jack Skellington vibes in various ways. And also they could possibly like Star Wars. Um, Music is significant too. Because that's two different genres. Maybe you guys are like listen to two different types of genres of music. Have two different vibes. Um, and even with this fall back into place, that's from Beach House, a space song or space song or whatever. And that's it. Okay, I got it now. So someone is following the trail back to you. Someone is following your auric trail. Someone's following your energy signature back to you in hopes of a new cycle. You know this person by a nickname, they have a particular energy, and they could possibly like Star Wars or something about them being having dualistic natures, 808, like dark and light side, something about Luke and Anakin. Luke, I'm your father. It's like someone realized finding themselves again. Also, okay. Anyways, here with this fall back into place, Paradise City, and meet me at the equinox. Um, there has been some sortal. So there's been a portal that they have come into to now follow you. Like it's like they crossed the threshold into a portal to now come back to you, meet you at the equinox, and the equinox just so happens to be Paradise City. Um, and that's given me heaven, nirvana. So this could possibly be your, honestly, that's a cute term, spirit spouse. Like I'm real big into, I'm real big into, um, divine counterparts and things. Now, once upon a time, I was like a twin flamer, but I didn't really subscribe to that exact mindset. And also, it was really damaging to me. Like, really damaging, especially during the time that I was like learning about these things. But in a way, me learning about it the way that I did was like the beginning stage of the journey. And although I thought I was looking for my special someone, my complete mirror, I ended up just finding myself. And that's the whole purpose of the journey, is to find yourself. So okay, let's go to another one. 3, 6, and 9 is significant. 333 is significant, and the Yin Yang twins is significant. Particularly the Wait, the Whisper song. But nonetheless, the at one point in time, I thought the twin flame journey that was going to result in me and having a partner and all these other great things. And in some ways, it did lead me to having great partners who taught me wonderful, valuable lessons, regardless of how damaging and toxic it was. Like, I still learned my lessons, even though a part of me died. But nonetheless, that part kind of, I guess, fucked up kind of way, had to be integrated in order for me to progress on to the next level. So yeah, it's like I was one of them crazy ladies that was like, oh, he's my twin flame, and I let this man dog me the fuck out, and it was so crazy because like I even knew and was like, bro, my person would not fucking treat me like this at all, and it was like having to realize like what I deserved versus what I was receiving, and it was like, okay, regardless of whatever kind of fucking label could be put on this shit is toxic as hell for me, and I don't want to be in it. Like, I don't want to be in this situation regardless of whatever fucking title. So, whatever. Anyways, tangent over. But nonetheless, this person might think, now that I think about it, might think that there might be something divine about y'all's connection. Uh, right? Uh, okay, and I'm still just hearing Nirvana, like a Nirvana shirt. I saw somebody in a Nirvana shirt, like two people in Nirvana shirts. I was like, because like I'm not really a Nirvana person, but like, I'll listen. But but Yumi, her name 222 was almost Nirvana. Why was I gonna name her Nirvana? What was gonna be like? So baby names? Okay. Anyways, let's get some cards out. Let's get something. I have animals out here too, but I just feel like time is ticking. Let's get some letters or some shit. I say L. N O B L. Noble. NOBLTHA. A noble hat. That's goofy. NOBLHAT. Let me just tear these off. Starting a new thing. Noble. NOBLHAT. That's weird. Well, that's funny. 1, 2, 3. Is that the third one? Or is this the fourth one? 1, 2, 3. It's the third. P213. So if the number 13 is significant, BATTH. Oh, I don't know. I was saying throb. Heart throb. Now I feel like I'm just rushing. 3 of, okay, this is, even though my deck is upside down, This is Three of Swords in reverse. So hell yeah. Is my deck upside down? No, my deck is not upside down. Okay, so yeah. Three of Swords in reverse. This was one of my first decks. Like, this was like the second or third deck, tarot deck I ever got. And it holds a very special place in my heart as this is still on the bottom. And I see other people who have this deck, and I see how used theirs is, and I'm like, hell yeah. Like hell yeah. What the fuck? Two of Cups, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Tower. So that's the end of the reading. Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles. And see, now that makes me want to do a traditional spread like how I used to. Oh, so sometimes back to basics, falling back into place. Because I used to do my readings like 3, 3, 3. And now here I am doing it again. This love this is great. Let's keep this up. 5, 5, 5. I want give me the rest. Like, I'm so excited. I haven't done a reading like this in so long. The strength. We found the strength. High Priestess. Aww. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is that, like, this was one of my first decks, and this was one, like, this is a spread that I would use all the time. And, like, y'all can finally see the cards. Like, and that was one of my things, 626. That was one of my things back in the day was that y'all couldn't see my cards. And that bothered me. Because, like, oh, you can't see my cards, but now you can see my cards. Okay. I tell you what, Lord, you don't ever lay down. Listen, so yesterday, the reason why I even started using this tarot deck, had this tarot deck for today's reading, was because of this card, the Page of Cups, right? One of the channels that I got when Yumi threw them things was one Pixfly. And unfortunately, you cannot see, there you can, see that little piggy flying? This is a little piggy fly. 717. So something that you did not think was gonna fucking happen is happening. It's being manifested in. It's being pulled in through this portal. Y'all, a lot of portal energy. Okay, so top row we have Two of Cups, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles. That's it. This person, I don't even know what to say or even where to start. Like, that's so goofy though. Give me a second. That's so goofy because, like, one of the things that I used to struggle with back in the day was the orientation of how to read the reading, right? Sometimes I would go left to right, just like lines and rows like I was reading a book. And then other times it would go up and down like columns. And then other times it would just kind of be all over the place. And it was like trying to figure out which route to take, following the trail to get to my destination. This is so cute. Okay, so this is giving, I'm going to just do this right here, this first column. Two of Cups of Tower, the High Priestess. You know that there is something, a love offer coming in. Like, you can feel it. You can feel the tug on your heartstrings. You can feel that, right? And further corroborated by that is this Queen of Cups and this Lovers here. There's something here about rising above the heartbreak that you have experienced in the past and, like, finding your fire again whilst leaving certain aspects, behaviors, people, 909 in the past, because you've gathered the strength that you needed in order to kind of be at one with yourself, to stand in your own, like, Queen of Cups energy, balanced emotional self, um, all on your own. Like, this, like, yes, this could have to do with somebody else, especially with this Two Cups and Lovers, but, like, this is, like, because you found the peace within yourself, now you get your peace. Because you found your inner strength, now it's like the big changes that you've been wanting to happen are happening. The big, it's like the legacy is finally starting to, like, the ground layer. What was I thinking of? Let's go to another one. Because I got a story. Okay, there is a really big energy. First of all, of hands and rings, because, like, I don't know, like, I don't know why that's relative. Her hand right there on the box with the ring on her middle finger, big ass ring, big old orange ring. I'm trying not to cuss because, like, I heard that cussing in the first whatever seconds will, like, not get your videos pushed out, but, like, also I'll cuss. But that, like, so I guess it's one of them things, because, like, I wonder about, like, my views and stuff, and sometimes I think I'm, like, shadow banned, which is possible. And also I think sometimes I'm getting reported to, like, anonymously. I'm not getting the report that I'm getting reported, but I know there's some sort of negative energy around my social medias, right? And I just can't pinpoint what it is, but it's like, I feel it. It's goofy, but I feel it. Anyways, so maybe social media is important. um, Also being closed off. Someone, so you see how I'm sitting way back. So this is someone who's just watching you from afar to see how you move, how you're moving through these transitions and things. Okay, my dog's losing his shit. Okay, so confirmation. I feel like there was a situation in which you did get your heart broke. This Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like at one point in time it was upright because of some sort of conflict, some sort of competition, right? But I feel like you bowed out of the competition and realized that there is no real competition other than the competition that you're in with your lower and higher self confirmation. And I feel like because of that subconscious or conscious conflict and competition, you chose to walk away to get a better grasp of yourself, of your own emotional base, to come into union with your own self, and to kind of like, it's one of them things. Like, you can either build with me, or you could build, or you could build against me. But I still can't shake the fact that this is you and another person coming together, just because of how, hello, confirmation on interracial relationships, because I have these two hands on the pinky promise on my notebook, is one hand's black, one hand's white. On these two of cups, one hand's black, one hand's white. In the lover's card, one person's black, one person's white. And the Ten of Pentacles, this lady looks like she's like Asian or something, and this man is like white. So there's a lot of duality energy, and also racial couple. Like, I feel, and now I'm being drawn to the strength space, the lioness. So something about her Nefertiti, but I'm not sure who has the lion head. One of the goddesses do. I'm gonna just get like one. I don't know what's going on with this reading. It's just weird. It's not weird. It's just I don't exactly. I'm just following the trail, and I feel like that's what's important. Ra might be significant. Diamond dimension. Also, see, there was something I was gonna say. Now something. The initials DC and FC may be significant. Wings, Ascension, Angelic, Infinite, Divine Impact. So this love has a divine impact. And my aunt is significant here. We have balance, neutral truth, divine integrity. I heard spellcaster. And and we have Anubis here with transition, divine protection, and safe passage. And it's so funny because he fell out on top of the tower. So like, yeah, you. This is and here we are, another y'all. We got a Isis chamber here, and information is coming through. That's not really what I was trying to say, but transformation, upgrade, golden empowerment. Sirius. Cosmic yes. Divine alignment, higher technologies. Okay, so yeah, there's that. There was something else I was going to say. I feel like whatever heartbreak it was helped you. I've said that helps you get yourself in a line. Like, okay, here. Helped balance yourself. Let's see, like, how she's half person, half not a dinosaur. So dinosaur half person, half lion. It's like you found the balance between your inner beast and your inner person. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like frustrated with this shit already. Like, I don't even know if I'm frustrated, but it feels like I'm overwhelmed. Like I don't know how to get it out or say or like I don't know. I feel like I need to say more, but I feel like I've already said it. Like all the cards are just a confirmation of what I've said already. And it just feels like it's just like a matter, like I feel like it's just a matter of running out the time, and that's kind of giving me the energy of like how it is, just allowing time to pass and being productive in your time. So let's get one of these animals, and then we're gonna get up out of here. 707, because this shit is geeky. Lions are significant. Ducks. Ducks are significant, and it's so funny because I've been seeing a lot of duck stuff. I love these cards. They feel so good in my hand. Panda. So something about something just feeling so good, so right with you. Cat. They're thick and strong and just like they just have such a peaceful but whole and powerful energy. Mm. Look. Snake. Snake and rat. Ain't that funny? That is about damn hilarious because snakes eat rats and starfish. So that's give and dragonfly, but that's giving me the hummingbird. There's a lot. Let me have something on this thing. There's a lot of something transforming here with this snake, and I don't feel. I've been getting rat energy a lot, but it's more like the phrase "no rats," and I feel and bat confirmation. I feel like this snake and rat is like snakes follow the scent of rats to eat them, right? So there's something about that. There's something about that. Snakes and rats. I don't. Predator and prey. And we have starfish here, which is giving me regeneration energy. Camel here is, I feel like it's confirming this ancient, ancient energy, and ancient Egypt energy that is having its influence on this. even, and I feel like divine impact. This has some, I, there's big hands in this situation. Anubis and Ma'at. Anubis and Ma'at. Here, dragonfly and hummingbird. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I gotta go. Horse. Okay. Something about the sweetness of life. Okay, I don't know. I love you guys. Have a great one. Bye.